Fire.
Let's get it.
Bro, how you feeling?
Feel great. A little hot. I mean, the AC's on and everything, but I think the heat is more powerful than my AC.
It's inevitable, bro. It's 96 right now.
It is, right?
Yeah, it's blazing outside.
They don't turn on any pumps on this block, yo. I haven't seen.
Nah?
I haven't. Well, on the
Crazy, bro. Like, how are you not gonna turn on the pump?
yeah, on the back block, on the one on the other side, they turn on the pump there. It's not like but I like walking and coming across a
pump, yeah.
pump or two. You know what I mean? Wash my face.
That's
You
what
know?
freshens
You know what it is? You don't got good supers on this block.
Nah, these supers is all like old Jews and stuff like that. They don't. It
The
usually,
Jew super. Maybe a Jew owner, but the super's definitely not
Oh,
Jew.
no, not a Jew. Like what I mean is the man.
No shots.
It's no, I mean like the management. So I think
Yeah.
they're instructed not to
Oh, okay.
Not to open the pump?
open the pump. There's no cool supers on the block. You said it.
Bro, this block is not it, bro.
Yeah.
Or not even like some good neighbors. Because if you had a lit neighbor, you probably open it up. You know how they open up the pumps, right? No.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's this I mean there's two different kinds of pumps. They have the one
Hold
the
on.
wrench.
Yes, please tell us.
Yeah, they have the one with the wrench that you can
Okay.
just open it with a wrench, and then they have a special tool that only the firefighters have.
Ooh, what's that?
I don't know what that's called.
It's like a key or something. Maybe I'm bugging.
It has it's for the pump that has the you know like the wide top.
It's the white top that you can't turn because it's like there's no handle to it.
Pause.
Thank you.
Oh, Diddy gang.
Live from the MC.
Oh, Diamond Podcast Season 2, Episode 6. All right. We're here with my guys. Bro, for those that don't know you, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up? This is Handel Doñe, el cantante de Broadway. Let's
El Cantante de Broadway.
el cantante de Broadway. Yeah, they call me Doñe. Handel Doñe, el cantante. This is like Bond, like James Bond.
Doñe?
Yeah.
When you say yo Bond, you know you're talking about James Bond.
How you say your name on the track?
Doñe.
Oh, all right.
Oh, shit.
That's the energy, bro. First of all, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming through, bro. We appreciate your time. We want to make sure we highlight that. So for me, like as you guys may know, time is the most valuable currency in my book. So thank you for your time.
No, thank you for your invite, man. And the way that we met for it to happen was like destiny. It was meant to happen.
Organic, bro.
Yeah.
Like real, like man to man. We just talking, you know.
Yeah,
We locked in. We made it happen. Pause. Wow.
because you could have just easily just, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
came through, went about your day, but we got to the conversation of what got us here, and that's that. I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? It was meant to
It
happen.
was meant to happen.
Mhm.
Say less. Doñe.
Doñe.
Am I saying that, pronouncing that right?
mean,
It sounds a little French,
Yeah, it sounds more French. You
right?
say it in English with the francois.
Oh,
Yeah, with that je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey.
So in English, I got hey.
Ah.
So in English it's Doñe, and in
Doñe.
Spanish, you know what I mean? Doñe.
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 Okay, almost like offset. But if you say it in Spanish, you say Jose.
Yeah, Jose.
That was a bad example.
You got it.
I was onto something.
Jose.
Say.
Doñe.
There you go. All right, bro. How did that name come about?
That's my last name.
Oh, that's your last
Yeah,
name.
that's my last name, and Handel is my first name. I was named after a famous composer from the Renaissance. He pronounced it Handel.
He pronounced what?
His name is pronounced Handel.
Handle.
Yeah, but I'm not European, you know. So in my culture, we call it Handel.
Okay.
Handel.
Yeah.
Okay.
In our culture, because I could, you know, it's my name. I could pronounce it however I want.
Yeah.
This is how I
Of
want
course.
y'all to call me. You know what I mean? He was a composer from the Renaissance.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that the Messiah.
Messia.
That's the
Hold on. Are we talking about the same person?
no Messiah, not the. I'm talking about. It's a classical. It's a classical record from the Renaissance. You know, like
Okay,
classical music.
Mm.
Like
Like. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So what you saying? I got
Should have started with that.
Yes, we were definitely on another page on this
Yeah, so
one.
I'm a junior.
All
My
right.
father was named
You're
that.
JR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
My father was named that. My biological father was named that.
Okay.
Handel.
Handel. They call him
Right.
Handel. But the music thing skipped him. And it landed on me. So I'm the composer,
Always
singer,
skip
songwriter.
a generation.
Yeah. Now my son, my 5-month-old, his name is
Congrats. Hold on. Let me give you some applause.
congrats.
thank you. He's Handel the third. Let's see what talents he has. So far he has the
You
charm.
never know, man.
Charms everybody.
Keep the generation going, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That's me all over again under my management.
Bro, where does your story start?
It started in Dominican Republic.
Shout out to DR. What part of DR?
I'm from the capital.
La capital, los verdaderos chiperos, los tigres que son míos, ratatá de allá.
Started in Dominican Republic years ago. I fell in love with music when I was living out there. I had moved out there. My father took us over there for a better life. Away from the ghetto-ness, the streets. He wanted us to live. What's the word I'm looking
He
for?
wanted you guys to have a better quality of life.
Yes, a better quality of life. So he was able to provide that for us out there in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, and DR, man, listen.
Yeah, but me and my brother, we wanted to come back to New York so bad, because we were young and we used to watch the movies, how the New York lifestyle. We missed New York, so
y'all went to New York and then back to the DR.
yeah. So I was born in Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Came to New York when I was 2 years old, 2, 3 around there.
Okay.
So we went back to Dominican Republic when I was 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. All right.
Yeah. So out there, I fell in love with music, but I was doing English music. So I wanted to come back to New York so I could pursue my musical career when I was like around 12, 13.
Hold on. At 12, you were already recording?
Yeah. My first song I recorded when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
What's
How
the
do
name
you-
of it?
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
What's the name of your song? The first song that you.
The first song?
Yeah.
It was dedicated to my rest in peace, Uncle Zach. He was
Rest in peace.
he was brutally
Rest
murdered
in
when I was a kid, and I recorded a song. I wrote it. It was called Why Do We Die? And the song,
Wow.
I recorded it with a friend of mine. He was a big artist from a big band out there at the time called Al Haraki. Shout out to Mariano Lantigua.
Yo, shout out to Ahadaki. That's that rock band, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, stop playing with me. Yo, shots for Ahadaki.
Shout out to Mariano. That's my dog. So my first song, I recorded it with him. He was already big in Dominican Republic, and he came to the studio and he recorded the hook, and I was rapping on the song. At the time,
And that was your first song?
yeah, that was my first song.
Yo.
So the hook you went, why do we have to die? I don't know. Please somebody tell me why. Why do we have to die? The harmonies came on. Yeah, I don't know where that song is now. Like I don't know who has it, but if anybody does, send that to me. I need that.
Yo, bro. Cully Hills. We need to hit him back with some bars, bro. What's up?
Got nothing right now.
Got nothing right now.
I'm gonna do that.
Man. We'll see maybe later on. We'll try again. Okay, bro. So that was your first song.
Yeah, that was my first song. So I was around a lot of big artists around the time, like Johnny Ventura's kids. Juan Jose Ventura, Juan de Dios Ventura. They were my first managers in Dominican Republic. And yo era atrevido. Like, I was that kid that would...
I'm sorry. Sorry to cut you off. You said Johnny Ventura?
Yeah, Johnny Ventura.
I love how very nonchalant.
Or
Word, right. I'm glad you caught that. He said that very nonchalant. But sorry to cut you off. Go
it's
ahead.
cool. I mean, I was a kid around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
In like Doña Rosario was my neighbor.
What?
Yeah. So I was always around it. So Blady from the Ilegales, that was somebody who used to pick me up at the crib, take me to the studio with him and stuff.
Bro, how old are you?
I'm 40.
If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 40 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just happen to be within the perimeter of...
Yeah, I was the kid. I was the young kid that, you know what I mean? All these, they were older than me.
how old were you at that time when
I was
they
like 12.
Oh, 12? Okay.
Yeah, I was like 12, 11, like just watching all these dope artists doing their thing, and I was around it because I was like this kid that would go to the concerts, wait for them backstage for them to come down. Like, yo, I want to do music. I love music, and I was so persistent to go and get what I wanted that the doors would open for me so much. Like, I did my first TV show at the age of 13. I went knocking on the doors at the TV shows that was popping over there, and it was like, yo, look at this kid. Yo, get him on there. So it was Mango TV in Dominican Republic and Ame. I did those TV shows, and there was another one. I don't remember the name, but Juan Luis Guerra is the owner, was the owner of Mango TV. I don't know if they still have it. And I performed there with a little group that I had put together with Ami Acosta. He played the guitar. I was singing. It was dope, man. It was a great experience. So I started seeing that a lot of things was happening for me too fast, like mad fast in Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And I felt like, yo, I got to get out of here, man. I got to go to where it's harder for me. So I came to the United States, and I mean, like, I bothered.
At what age?
Going into high school, when I graduated from 8th grade,
Yeah.
I went right into high school over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I had came for the summertime, and my green card was about to expire. So my father told my mom, yo, I'm gonna keep him here till we receive the green card in the mail.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the school, and then I'll send him back. So it was meant for me to stay here because I told him, like, yo, just let me stay here. I wanna pursue my music career. He was like, yo, all right, listen, if you act out in school, you get bad grades, I'm gonna send you right back. And I was like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, I cut my end of the deal. I mean, I didn't have the best grades, but I kept them good enough to not be sent back, deported by my parents in DR.
What type of music did you start with, if you don't mind me asking?
Hip hop and R&B.
Hip hop and R&B.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Hold on. Oh, hold on, guys. Well, this is going a little fast.
yeah.
Yes. What I wanted to ask you is, where did your love for music come from? Because to be in that atmosphere at 12 years old, and then you said you had to knock on doors, that takes a passion.
Yeah.
So when did you find your passion? Where did it come from?
The first group, well, you know what? When I was in kindergarten, like, I've always liked music, you know what I mean? But when I was not in kindergarten, it was first grade. Michael Jackson was popping around the time. So,
Okay.
you know, like, everybody wanted to be like Michael Jackson, the dance moves and stuff like that. So I used to do things like learn a song to sing it to, you know, a girl that I had a crush on and sing it in front of the class. So that happened like twice as a kid. I mean, one time I was sitting in the back of the class writing a song. It was that song, something's coming over. Something's coming over me. My baby's got a secret. That's Madonna.
Okay, yo, shots.
So I was writing that song, listening to it on my it was a CD player, so like
cassette player,
this player, yeah, it was yes, nah, it was a cassette player, a Walkman. That's what they used to call it. And the teacher, I wasn't paying attention to class. I was back there hiding behind the person that sat in front of me, and she said, "Hey, what are you doing back there?" I was second grade, so I got scared. I was like, "Yo, I'm writing a song." He was like, "Writing a song? What do you mean you writing a
You're
song?"
in second grade.
Second grade.
Yeah,
He was like, "What song are you writing? You're gonna come up here and sing it?" And I got, that's when it started. The adrenaline that I got when I went up there. I got addicted to that adrenaline.
Oh man, that makes sense.
So
Did that just happen to be something that you happened to do that day, that you just started writing a song, or was that something that you were already practicing? If you could recall.
I just loved the way a composition sounded. I was like, yo, so I learned how to write music by listening to music that I really liked and writing it on a piece of paper. So I went up there and I sung the song to the girl. And I said, "Lucia, this is for you." And everybody, after that, she was my girlfriend.
Talk about some people that were born to do music.
Yeah. So then after that, a little time passed, and there was a girl. She was my girlfriend at the time. I think it was like 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first song that I wrote. Like I never recorded that one, but the first song that I wrote, it was called "Only Saturdays," because she used to go to a computer class around my house on Saturdays. Her parents had her on lockdown, so I couldn't see her. So when they used to drop her off over there, she used to escape to meet up with me. So I wrote a song called "Only Saturdays."
You hear the concept though?
Yeah. So
All the songs got meanings.
so the song went I don't wanna wait till Saturdays just to see you once again. Only one day of the week I wanna see you. I don't wanna wait till Saturdays to see you once again. Only one day of the week I wanna see you. Yo, and
Yeah,
so
you have to.
that was another one, that's how I like gained. Yo, she really liked me after that. As an R&B dude, you know what I mean? Like that's how you
gain the confidence.
Yeah.
Bro, and all this is before high school.
Yeah, this was before high school. God was preparing me for something bigger.
Okay, and now that you see your opening statement that you said that it skips a generation, now I understand it more, because now I grasp it. Like, you weren't somebody that were dragged into it. It's something that naturally came from inside of you.
Yeah. The first time that I heard the first time that I experienced that I had something was I was alone in my homegirl's house, and I made a sound like I singing something, and my eyes got watery and I got chills, and I was like, yo, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that experience, like, yo, that there's something that comes out of me, a sound that comes out of me. What is that? So then I started, inventando, experiencing, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Started diving into it more.
Yeah, testing it out. Like, yo, bro, I think I could sing. But it's like I had to develop the sound that I have today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, by a lot of practice. You practice a lot. Practice makes perfect.
This is my boy Gary over here.
Hey,
Go ahead, introduce yourself, because I feel like people are hearing mad voices and they don't know who the fuck. And my other boy was Kelly Hills over there. Y'all gonna meet him very soon.
So my name is Gary. I'm from Harlem. Feel me? I make music.
Yeah, shout out to Harlem. I'm from Harlem too, bro.
That's what's up. Feel me? So I got a question. So, nowadays, rappers, they don't be like dedicated to their music and everything. I want to know what motivated you to be dedicated about your music and where you are today.
I loved it. You know what I mean? I became addicted to becoming better. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yo,
that adrenaline that you was
that adrenaline, and just hearing how good I would become every through every song, you know. It was like, yo, I would compete with my last work, you know. And at the beginning, when you start doing music, and this is, you know what I mean, this is a some advice to the youth, to the younger artists out there that are, you know, now getting into music or trying to make music or trying to find passion in the music. At the beginning, when you start doing music, you gotta really be your best fan, and you gotta block out the
Critics.
the critics. Yeah, a lot. There's gonna be a lot of opinions, and as you can see, there's many genres. Everybody is not a fan of every music. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not gonna be a fan of your music.
That's
You have to become your biggest fan and your biggest critic at the same time. You have to find yourself and develop yourself. It's okay to listen to other artists to help you get to the point where you create your own sound. You know what I mean? You're gonna start sounding like the people that you look up to.
Speaking about critics and like haters and all of those things, you ever had something that like stopped you and made you want to second guess like if what you were doing was right or wrong?
No. I mean, my feelings would get hurt when somebody would tell me that I ain't have it. You know what I'm saying? But it only motivated me.
Okay.
It only, yeah, I never second guess if I wanted to do music or anything, because, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, yo, I ain't cry because I was told I ain't have it yet, because the people that was telling me that were professional people, you know what I mean? Like people that were already big. So they were actually giving me constructive criticism and guiding me and telling me, I do it like this, go that way, go this way. So I would listen to the other big artists and be like, all right, it makes sense. If it makes sense, then you know, follow it. But you have a whole bunch of people that don't know what they're talking about trying to tell you what direction to go through.
Yeah, of course.
To follow up with what Kevin said, who would you say were your biggest influences in the music?
It changed through times. You know what I mean? As music evolved and different artists would come up. But I would say that my biggest influences in music that I've always held on to was Boyz II Men, Cisco, Michael Jackson, Mace. Did I say Mace?
Mace?
Yeah, Mace, Jay-Z, and Nas.
Damn. Boyz II
White
Men.
Mace.
Because I was from Harlem and he was, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't.
That smooth rap.
Yeah.
That smooth rap.
Yeah, but it was relative to me because I wasn't like a gangster, like street. You know what I mean? I was more into the girls. You know what I mean? Like pretty, like pretty style, pretty boy. You know what I mean? Smooth, chill.
Like my son, Pretty Hills.
No, dressing fly, getting money. That's what I was into. You know what I mean? Being from where I come from, Harlem was about that always. So Mace was a good role model for us. You know, clean cut.
Yo, shouts for Mace.
Shouts to Bethel.
Just seems like I'm far from a gangster, but I'm not somebody you want to mess with.
Yeah. That's the.
I'm too young to know about him.
That's the model. That's the model for us Harlem dudes. You know what I mean? Like, you got a lot of Harlem gangsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the ones that are not gangsters, we're around it. You know what I mean? So it's like,
for sure,
you could start that problem if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't advise you. You know what I mean? I think that we could be just cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or not.
You can start it, but do you want to finish it?
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, we don't even gotta talk. You can just stay away from me.
Yeah.
Or you can start something that you don't wanna, you know what I mean?
You won't finish.
You won't finish. Yeah.
What made you what's your favorite song from Boyz II Men?
Ooh.
There's a couple, but
there's a couple. But one of the songs that I learned how to sing with was "Water Runs Dry," and "I Will Get There." It was a song from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. "I Will Get There" because it inspired me a lot. I've been wandering round in the dark, been lost away with no light, good shine in my heart. I'm in the spring, so
Bro, shots.
Yo,
Shots.
Bro, if you ever gotten writer's block, what do you do to surpass that?
fall back. I mean, like I don't try to force, you know what I mean, like a writer's block. I rarely get it.
Yeah.
I rarely get it. Usually when I feel overloaded, you know what I mean, I just give it a break and go live some more. You know what I mean? Because if you get a writer's block, you ain't got nothing to talk
Try
about.
to let go of that, of all of everything that's going on at the moment. Type.
Yeah, you gotta live some.
Yeah.
So then you could write. You know, you gotta go through situations. Even like what, you know how people be like, yo, this is the time. Like when you're going through a heartbreak, going through a certain situation in a relationship, and they tell you, yo, this is the time right now where you have to write. No, this is not the time. This is time for me to experience the feeling.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To absorb everything that's going on. I want to feel it. I want to understand what's going on so I could know in what direction I'm gonna go, the words that I'm gonna say. 'Cause I'm gonna say exactly what went down, how it, like if it's happening at the moment. But now I don't got fog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't even think clear with a foggy mind. I mean, or your emotions all over the place. But I know how to bring back the feeling that I was feeling when I was going through it when I'm writing.
How many songs have you said? Like, how many songs have you written?
I can't answer that. That's
Ooh,
just-
he wrote a lot.
Too much.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot.
Now look, I'm gonna show you. These two laptops
Oh wow.
are loaded with songs. This one, and those are laptops that I loaded within the last 4 years. 4 years. I record a lot of music, so I can't even tell you how many songs I've recorded. I've done many different genres.
You ever
probably have over 1,000 songs.
you ever had like a song that you want to keep for yourself and not for the people?
Not intentionally,
Okay.
but I record so many that a lot of it stays in the
Unreleased.
Yeah, not that I don't ever want to release it. You know, I do, but I think that my music is gonna outlive me.
Okay.
But I hope that my close ones and people and my son, they could do something with it when I'm not here. You know what I mean?
This is
This is good music. I got a lot of good music. Probably got music there that the ones that are coming after me could keep moving with,
Yeah. So
do something with it.
when you said you got a lot of songs with a lot of genres, what's your top 3 genres?
Ooh, hold on.
My top
I was
3?
just about to ask. I was just about to ask that.
Yeah. Well, Afrobeats right now. I'm heavy on the Afrobeats.
Yep, Afrobeat it is, man.
Yeah. So I'm on Afrobeats Latino, which is Afrobeats in Spanish.
Yo, real quick, shout outs to Willie True Titans.
Oh, yo, my dude.
Yo,
True
shout out to
Titans.
Willie.
Really True Titans. My dog. We actually did a show together. When I released my first solo mixtape, it was called El Cantante de Broadway. And for the release party, his band,
Oh, you have a True Titan band?
yeah, they were
Oh,
yeah,
fire, bro.
they were there with us. And he helped
Shout
me
outs
get
to the True Titan band.
he actually got me the venue at the time at Arca Lounge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember Arca Lounge? Is it still there?
Claro.
Todavía está?
No, it's definitely not there.
But that was a good.
No, that was quite some time ago. I recall the Arcade lounges.
Yeah, Arca was.
You know, well, not lounges, but the lounge.
Yeah, so we did live
days.
performances. It was
Shout
dope.
out to Willie.
To pick up where we left off when I came into New York, the guys on my block, I used to, yeah, I mean, like the reason why the name of Cantante de Broadway came about was because I would go block for block, you know what I mean, like singing on Broadway. I'm from Broadway. So I would go to 136, 135th, 134, 136, 137, 138, 139. All those blocks, everybody knew me on the strip.
You just pull up.
I would pull up, or I would be walking singing, and people would, yo, they can't go. You should do something with that. I remember this one time, what's this guy's name from Rough Riders?
DMX?
No, D from from the Rough Riders. It's the CEO.
Okay.
Yeah. The Rough Riders were shooting a music video on the block.
Okay.
And I ran down on D and I sung to him. I was like, yo, what's up? Yo, I want to deal, man.
Nah, that's how you gotta be.
Yo, put me on.
Yeah, but you got a fire voice. He took my number. You never hollered, but you know.
It was still a chance you gotta take. For me.
Yeah, you gotta.
Shout out there, bro.
I wasn't afraid of that.
Yeah.
I wasn't afraid of going out there trying to get mine.
That's how Big Pun got his shit.
Yeah.
So Fat Joe, like, yo, put me on, Joe.
Nah, word.
That's how.
Yo, shout out to Fat Joe Jadakiss, man.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta. If you an artist, where you're gonna lose your stage fright, the first stage fright you're gonna lose it by approaching people with your talent.
Yeah.
Once you lose the scare,
yeah,
to approach people to let them know, like, yo, I'm an artist, yo. I'm the illest, yo.
Yeah.
I'm ill.
you need that confidence. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fire, bro. Like, ain't nobody like me. A word, let me shit. So then you do your thing. Rather they believe you or not, you believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So they're gonna give you
believe it regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna give you advice that's either gonna break you or make you. Or do both, you know, because they might give you some advice that's gonna help you, and some advice is just gonna be like, yo, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we're a little bit ahead, or are we? How old were you on this picture? What can you tell us a little bit about this picture right here?
Yeah, so I was 18 there. That was the group that that's where my like professional that's where my professional career in the music industry started.
Okay.
Yeah, we Jay Adore, we were the first like group to come out of Harlem. Like we actually did a lot of things. We opened up for Boyz II Men. We opened up for Omarion when B2K broke up. We did events with Chris Brown down in VA when he first came out. There's pictures of all that.
Damn.
Eventually, we got signed to an independent label that was under Sony. We went on a nationwide tour with a big tour bus wrapped up with us on it. We performed on Soul Train. We had our video on 106 in Park.
How did you get there? Because like just a second ago, we were pitching to D from D Block, and how did you end up here?
Oh, so all right. So there was a group called Yum back in the day. It was managed by David from the Barrio Boys. You remember the Barrio Boys?
So it sounds familiar.
I got a CD from them, so definitely.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You young and know a lot of music that was
Yeah.
yeah.
He's an old head.
Barrio
old head.
Barrio Boys had a song with Selena that was huge.
Okay.
And they were on the movie I Like It Like That. You remember that movie?
Yeah, I know that movie. I know.
Yeah.
Told you he's old head.
You know a lot of stuff, man. So I approached them one time coming off a stage. They were performing on at a 116 Puerto Rican festival, and I told those girls, yo, y'all did y'all thing up there. Yo, I'm an artist too. One day I'm gonna do a song with y'all. This is hitting up everybody, bro.
See?
That confidence.
My guy was hungry.
Yeah, I was
there,
hungry.
bro. Was just out there pitching.
Yeah, I was hungry, and they told me, yo, you cute, yo. Let me take your number. My manager, he's looking for a guy to be in a group. I was like, yo, I'm not really trying to be in a group. Nah, but I'm gonna take your number anyway. Some time passed. I had met Mike City and Pop, two guys from the group, on 125th. So 125th was loaded with R&B dudes, like at my age, like my age range. So there was a CD store on 125th called HMV, and in front of HMV, we would all meet there, start singing Drew Hill songs, start singing Boyz II Men songs, and it was like the R&B Wu-Tang Clan.
What year
Everybody
is
hitting
Well, like what year is this, more
I
or
would
less?
say that was like 03, 02. Oh, yeah, 02, 03, 02, around there. My sophomore year in high school. And after school, when everybody would get after school, like get out of school, everybody would meet there in front of HMV and start singing, or probably like on Saturdays. Like that was the meet spot for the R&B heads. And we would just be, vibing off of each other's energy, because everybody was, like musically driven.
You guys are intertwined with the same concept.
Yes. So Mike and Pop was walking down the block one day, and they knew a few of the guys that was there, so they stopped, and they because we were singing, so they're singers, they stopped there. It was like, yo, y'all sound crazy. So they started joining, the songs together. Yo, you take this picture. So they had the group already. It was three of them first. Jay Dore. So Mike told me, yo, bro, come here. Let me holler at you real quick. Yo, we love your sound, yo. Like yo, you like your sound. We need that high pitched sound for the group. And I was like, I like how y'all sound too, but I'm not really trying to be in a group right now. I want to be solo. But we could vibe, you know what I mean? And nobody knows. I mean, like, we could feed off of each other's energy.
Yeah.
So they were showing me their songs that they had, and I was showing them my songs. So they had something that I wanted, and I had something that they wanted. Yeah. So we became, like, we fell in love with each other's sound and music. Me and Mike, he was the writer. He was the one that was writing all the joints. And I was writing all my joints. Okay. So it was a style that if we brought them together, it was gonna be explosive, insane. So we started exchanging songs, like, yo, like give me that song that you got, and I'll give you this one. So we were exchanging songs. I tried being in the group, but the guy that was managing them at the time, I ain't really feel his vibe. So I was like, yo, just keep doing your thing. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Okay. So the Barrier Boy guy, David, he called me. No, he beat me.
And he didn't know anything about the group. He's just beeping you, or
because I hadn't met them yet when I met those girls.
Yeah.
So when David hit me up, see, I called. I was like, yeah, who's this? He was like, yo, this David from the Barrier Boys. I was type hype because I was like, yo, shit, the Barrier Boys. Like, I saw them on the movie. Yeah. On them, I like it like that. They were big.
Yeah, they were definitely big.
Yeah, they were huge. So, working with them, I saw an opportunity of going to a level that I've never been in before. So he tells me, like, I want to meet you in person and stuff. So we met in person, and he took me to the Barrier Boys manager, and they was like, yo, I think you sound real good. You have a lot of talent. You have the look. But I think that you have some developing to do, and I think that the way that to do it would be by building a group with you. And like, as you can see, like the biggest artists in the game came out of a group.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake, who else? Brian McKnight, R. Kelly, all the big, Beyonce. So they
Doña Rosario.
Doña Rosario, they convinced me. So I was like, I want to be solo. It was like, yeah, you could do that after you develop your talent through the group. You're gonna learn a lot. It's gonna be a trampoline. So I was like, all right, you know what? Cool. They was like, yo, go get me some guys. All right.
So he pitched you a group where you were solo. It was just you were the group pitch.
To them.
Yeah.
Yeah, to them.
Yeah.
So then I said, yo, I got some guys. So I went looking for them.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah. So I hit Mike up. So Mike, I was like, yo, Mike, what's up? What you been up
You
to?
were actually the plug that put everybody else on.
Yeah, I was. So I told Mike, yo, Mike, what y'all doing now? He was like, yo, now we went out. I mean, everybody's doing their own thing right now. We took a little break. I was like, all right, yo, there's these guys. They wanna put a group together and stuff like that. So he said, all right, bet, let's do it. So at first it was gonna be him and me,
The duet.
Mike City, and like it's crazy how life plays out.
Yeah.
Cause it was supposed to be that. Then, fast forward, yo, give me one more guy. So then we got the other guy third. Then we need one more. So it was gonna be 4. Then the 4 guys came. And then another guy was gonna be in the group as the choreographer, and he fit with the group. It was like that was the perfect five.
Four's never been a group. The 4-man group, I don't think it's ever worked out.
Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Well, but that's like a different vibe.
Yeah. Nah, but five.
Well, no, let me stop. Yeah,
5 is the magic number.
but yeah.
Yeah, so that was the perfect 5. And everything came together. They took us to the investors. They liked us. It was a journey, you know what I'm saying? But we did do a lot. I'm grateful for the experience that we had. Things didn't work out because of politics, management situation, contracts ended. That's a whole different story.
Can I ask you the bag on that?
It was a conflict between management and the label that the investors. Yeah. When management and bless you. When management and the label is not getting along, and the contracts, it becomes a huge issue because like now you're talking about a group that has a huge buzz. They're saying money breaks families up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True, unfortunately.
So the group tried to carry it on, just the group, but we were so traumatized. So much had happened already that like it didn't work out. A lot of time happened. A lot of time went by. I went solo. I kept on doing my solo thing. You know what I mean? Like I've done a lot of stuff, and from time to time, I would always link up with City to do music, and we would put together some dope stuff. So then we decided to do a group, Doñe and City, and it went back to where it was supposed to be at the beginning of
the journey.
When it was going to be the duo. So now we're more mature now. It's not, it's not like we
got a strong head on your shoulders.
Yeah. Thank you. At this point, it's like we're the label, we're the managers, we're the everything, and we're not making music from a place of ambition. Like, yo, I want to make it so bad, and I want to. No, we of course, as long as you keep on putting out music into the universe, and people are receiving it and absorbing it. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. But if you don't have passion for something, you're not gonna gain any pleasure in making music and putting it out there.
Yeah,
the pleasure is in putting music and sending it out to the universe. People liking it or not, creating. Painters love to paint, and it never stops.
Bars. Oh God.
Yeah, so like. I know if like it I kind of like took control over the interview, and you probably came with some questions. And
no, it's fine, bro. Like this is organic.
Yeah. So but it's like you said, educational. I mean, like you're being educated on something that you have a passion for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if you come in the game if you get in the game and you reach a certain age, you're at my age at 40, and you don't have anything to because you have to share the sauce.
Of course.
Have to.
You have to share the sauce. If you don't share the sauce, a lot of people don't like to share the sauce.
I
And
don't like them type of people.
Yo, the sauce stays in house,
Yeah.
and your family don't even want to taste your sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
because that comes with personality. That comes with
Some people just have greed too.
character, bro. Like if you don't develop a character that's a people's character,
Yeah.
you will stay stuck
Forever.
and stagnant in the same place forever. I might have not made it yet to where I want to go, but I have accomplished so much that I know that my sauce is gonna help somebody.
At the end of the day, that's what's important, like
Yeah.
helping the next person.
I don't know what God has in store for me,
Yeah.
but if He still got me here breathing and we having this interview right here, baby, and I'm still making dope music and it's better than my last music, definitely here for a purpose and I'm here for it.
Shots! Live from the MC!